What is going on, everybody? This is Jay here from Maji and Jay. Today in this video we're going to be checking out a box that came from Google, and to be specific, well, Google hires these promoters. In this case they are called #Teampixel, and they went ahead and contacted me via email. At first I thought it was just a scam, and I just went through with it. I wasn't expecting to actually receive the Pixel 3, and I really asked for the Pixel XL, but unfortunately they didn't have it in stock at that time. I delayed myself a little bit in responding to that email, so they ran out, and here what I got is the Pixel 3 with some accessories and a whole bunch of confetti. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and check this box very briefly. As you can tell, it has the big G on the front and #Teampixel. That's what we get here. Opening the box, well, we find a fanny pack, as you guys can appreciate, and it has the #Teampixel written on the front side of it. Very cool. We have the Google Pixel stand, and as we know, this thing has other features into it. For example, if you have a security camera that is compatible with the Google phone, then every time, let's say, you get either movement, or if you have the doorbell, they ring the bell, you will know exactly who it is immediately if your phone is sitting on this dock. And you have many other great features that come along with it. So this is a pretty cool little Pixel stand here. Very nice. The next thing we got is the phone itself, and I got the clearly white. They come in 3 different colors. We have the not pink. I think the other one is the black version. I forgot what it's called. And again, this is the clearly white version. The next item we get inside of this box is the mic case, and let me show you what it looks like. Very nice. And lastly, we have a booklet and a little postcard here, and I think that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and unbox the phone and the accessories. And once again, the first item we're going to check out here is what we already saw, which is the mic case, but this time with a little bit more details. So here we have the case itself. It is made of some sort of a hard shell plastic, and inside we have a rubber piece that goes on the inner side of the case, I guess so that it doesn't scratch the phone, which is really nice. Now the next item we got here is the Google Pixel stand. I'm trying to break here the protector, and here it is. I am very excited about this part right here, guys. This is a very nice stand for the phone. It has a baby skin feel to it. We also get very nice materials all around it. On the bottom here we have a rubber piece so that it doesn't slide on your nightstand. Very nice. Inside here, let's see what else we got. We have some booklets, and we have the power brick with the USB cable, and that's all we get inside of this box. And finally, we have the Google Pixel 3, and here I'm going to break the seal in front of you guys. So there goes the first one, and here comes the second one, and now we should be able to open the phone. By the way, in case you guys are not familiar with this device as of right now, which I highly doubt, well, it comes with the Snapdragon 845. It comes with the latest Android Pie, which is 9.0, which is the most exciting part, at least for me, for this device. And the camera. The camera, I've seen many comparison videos out there with the iPhone XS Max, and let me tell you guys, this thing is really competitive out there in the market. It is able to record in 4K 30 frames per second. It comes with electronic image stabilization, optical image stabilization as well. It has a 5.5-inch display, Full HD 2160 by 1080. It has a 2910 milliamp battery. It comes with the Adreno 630, and it simply has an amazing camera as well. On the back, I believe, is a 12.2 megapixel sensor, and on the front here we have 2 different sensors. One is a wide angle lens and an ultra wide angle lens, both at 8 megapixels, and able to record in 1080p 30 frames per second. So again, guys, the phone is definitely not a joke. It has tremendous specifications. So again, here we have the body of the device. On the back we have like a matte finish to it. Let me go ahead and remove this protector, and here we can see the phone with a little bit more details. We have dual speakers on the front, something that everybody asks out there on pretty much every device. So the sound quality coming from this phone is definitely great. So here we can see that two-tone finish on the back side. We have the LED flash right there, the secondary microphone on the very top with the fingerprint scanner, the Google logo here. On the bottom we have the primary microphone as well as the USB Type-C. On the left hand side here we have absolutely nothing. On the right side we have the volume rockers up and down with the power key, and that's pretty much it for the physical aspects of this device. Inside of the box here, let's see what else we get. I think we have the manuals, okay, which almost nobody reads anyways. We have a SIM ejector tool inside as well. Then we get a separate compartment here where we have the earphones, and here they are. Supposedly they have great sound quality. I will have to try them myself, and maybe on the review video we can actually check it out. We have the USB cable, we have an adapter here for USB, and then we have the 3.5mm headphone jack adapter as well. So this phone does not come with a 3.5mm headphone jack. And on this side we have the power brick. It is a fast charging power brick as well. It looks very similar to what we saw here on the Pixel stand. And that's pretty much all we get for the accessories on the Pixel 3. After a couple of minutes, I went ahead and completed all the setup here of the Google Pixel 3. I gotta say guys that there are a few things that I'm still getting used to, and that has to do mainly with the operating system, but I'm pretty sure that after a week or so I can give you my overall opinion about this device. Right now I think it's just a little bit too early. I've been playing with it. I tried the camera, which is the most impressive thing about this device right here, especially the selfie camera. Now you get that wide angle lens as I explained before, and the ultra wide angle lens. Also it has features that we have seen on other phones before about the squeezing. On this particular device, if you squeeze it here towards the bottom side of the device, which you can actually change the pressure I guess that you need to apply in order for it to activate. You can change it on settings, but right now I have it on sensitive, so if I just press it here, you guys can see that it triggers the Google search, which is really neat. And these are just the little things that make a big difference. So far I really like the device. I just wish that I had that 6.3-inch device with the notch on the top, and I know the notch for other users out there, they were explaining that it's just absolutely crazy the way they designed it. But I think, well, that just having the bigger display would have been a little bit better, at least in my opinion. But anyways, this device is great overall so far from the testing that I've been able to do in just a few minutes. So here we have the fingerprint scanner. It's super quick, even if the phone is asleep. I would say guys, this is one of the fastest that I've seen in a very long time. Also, we're going to be performing very quickly here on this video the Antutu benchmark just to see what the scores are. This is a new operating system, as I mentioned before, and I skipped the second generation of the Google Pixel. This is the third. I had the first one. Now we have IP68 certifications on here. It is dust proof and also water resistant, which is really cool. So here we have the camera, and here you guys can just get a little quick glance. And of course, maybe on a separate video I'll do a comparison with the iPhone XS Max, but here I'm just going to give you guys a quick side-by-side comparison. Again, nothing major, just so that you see, at least on low light, how well this phone performs. So far it looks like it's going to be a very promising device when it comes to the camera. And finally, here we have the wide angle front-facing camera. Let me see if I can switch this real quick. There we go. So here we have the front-facing camera. Again, nice qualities as well, 1080p 30 frames per second. And now that we saw the camera here briefly, I want to also talk about the dual speakers on the front side. I'm going to open YouTube and play one of my own videos so that way you guys can get an idea of how well this thing sounds. Let's go ahead and start this video from the very beginning. Right now I think I don't have it. There we go. This should work now. And got it. Let's start from the beginning and let's listen to it. What is going on guys, Jay here from OSAndroid. Today in this video we're going to be checking out here a very cool little drone that I picked up directly from my local retail store, which is Best Buy. So there we heard a little bit of the loudspeaker on this device, and so far I gotta say I am very pleased about the quality that is coming from it. And now guys, finally the last thing we're going to do here very briefly is perform that Antutu benchmark test. I'll be setting the phone here on this box and give it a few minutes, and hopefully we get a very decent score. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we have it for the Antutu benchmark test, and as you guys can tell right here, I got 224,000, which is quite average. Now let's go ahead and try the Geekbench test, and let's see what the scores will be. And these are the results of the Geekbench scores. I got 2140 for the single core and 7594 for the multi-core. So again, it is a very typical phone with the Snapdragon 845 when it comes to benchmarks. But as we know guys, benchmarks does not tell us how good a phone is. So for that, I'm gonna need a couple of weeks to really test this device and then give you guys a proper review or hands-on review of the Pixel 3. With this being said, I think that so far we have completed here the unboxing and, well, I would say somewhat of a hands-on of the Google Pixel 3. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this little device here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one.